you'll see my little shorts or TikToks around doing this challenge. Now, in order to do this challenge, I wanted to challenge myself to be out a lot more, to draw from life a lot more, to strengthen my drawing skills, my techniques, figuring out what I like and what I don't like, and also just seeing progress over a couple of days, because you can really motivate your own self by seeing progress. And so this is one of the reasons why I wanted to make this video, to document it for myself, but also for other people who is learning how to draw. Because when I was younger, I didn't go to no art class, I didn't do anything. I've watched Bob Ross paint, but I also couldn't afford oil paint. I couldn't afford even acrylic paint. And at the time, dollar store didn't even sell paint. They may have sold like the kitty watercolor set with the little plastic brush that was just really chalky and horrible. And even that I couldn't even afford from the dollar store. So now the dollar store has upgraded. So you'll see a lot of videos of me reviewing different things from the dollar store, and the quality things that you can get, especially for starting as an artist or even like a young kid or somebody that's starting. So my challenge was to go out and paint and get over the fear of painting in public, because I do want to do a lot of cafe sketching and journaling and painting like in coffee shops and stuff like that. And I always feel like everyone's always watching me. I'm kind of like paranoid like that. So I wanted to get over that. Another thing is I wanted to draw more from life. Because originally that is how I learned how to do art, how to paint, how to draw. I would draw everything. Initially, what I wanted to do was learn how to draw cartoons. And I was obsessed with the Ninja Turtles, and I had a whole bedroom set. So I'd stay in my room trying to draw that. And then I was like, you know what? Let's move on to the dresser. Like, how can I make that onto paper? And then I moved out of my room to the backyard of drawing the trees and in the parks and stuff like that. And then I started like advancing to library books, and okay, I want to learn how to draw dogs. So I'd take out a book on dogs and different breeds of dogs and just kept drawing the pictures over and over again until I learned the basics on my own. And I didn't realize that I could go to the library and get like how-to books and stuff like that. But I never really followed the tutorial. I just jumped in. I'm like, oh, I would like to learn how to do that. So I'd go read a little bit about it and then just follow the pictures. I didn't really read. But back to this challenge, I wanted to be outside more, drawing from life more. And the main thing about this challenge was I noticed the vibrancy in the autumn fall colors of the leaves, and I wanted to capture as much of that as possible, which was the main thing for the challenge. And I will show you how much progress you can get within just a few days. All right, so we're gonna start with this page. And if you wanna see the reference that I had, you can go down on my channel and see the daily painting in my travel sketchbook series that I have in my shorts, and as well on TikTok. So you can follow me here. You can subscribe to me here. I also do longer YouTube videos talking about my art process. I do some tutorials. So if you have any suggestions for how to draw something, or you want more in depth of my process, comment down below at any time during this video, and I will take a look at your comment and make a video for that. So you can see these the day that they were made here in my shorts or on TikTok. So I started this after dropping off my daughter. There was some vibrant trees here. You could see I was getting used to the paper with the way that it reacts with the water, but also how to actually use the water brush as well. So it was kind of like a learning curve. Obviously I turned the dial to purple, drew a little bit of the school, a little bit of pavement, and then the trees. Not quite that great. And mixing colors and doing all of that didn't really turn out exactly the way that I wanted it, but this was just day one. Again, day one, I was in the laundry room, and you'll see that I have the laundry room chronicles where whenever I'm doing laundry, I'm going out and looking through the window and drawing what I see. And it could be like a car, it could be a tree, it could be whatever it is. While I'm in the laundry, you know, waiting for the machines to start, making sure it doesn't error, or like waiting for them to finish and putting them in the dryer. Anyhow, I kind of did redeem myself a little bit with the drawing of the trees and also a little bit of the color. So it was pretty decent for the first day. The second day, you're gonna see that there is a lot more progress in the landscape, choosing the composition, a lot more better with mixing up the colors, but also laying them down with the amount of water for these pages. I kind of found a little bit of a groove. And as you can see, the structure of the school and the yard is a lot more better for the second day. The third day, passing the school, there is a park that's like beside the school and it goes behind the school. So better use of color, better use of the water to color ratio with the gouache paint. Like I said, I've never used gouache before, so I don't look up tutorials or anything on how to use it. I tend to just dive right in and use it the way that I intuitively feel about it, and I kind of find my groove there. I don't look towards other people's techniques or anything like that. And that's just the way that I am. And I noticed there's another artist here on YouTube that does that too. They just dive in, or, you know, they attend another conference or something from another artist and gather ideas or techniques that they can use in their own practice. So this one had a lot more greens, a lot more yellows, oranges, a bluer sky. So that's day one, day two, day three. Day four now was in the actual schoolyard, like in the front of the school. They had like this little space. There's a thing for like wheelchairs and like other mobile devices that goes up, and the trees were just very vibrant that day. So I was like, hey, you know what, let me capture that. And a lot of the times I was kind of freaking out because I was like, oh, I hope that the teachers don't think that I'm spying on the kids or that I'm some sort of weirdo. But the principal does know me, and the people in the office do know me because I do drop off my daughter. So that was still in my mind, but not really, because not every teacher knows me, and I don't know if they're going to report me, because I remember hearing about reports about like, oh, there was an adult that was around the schoolyard and, you know, we took our precautions and stuff like that. So I was like, I hope they don't do that with me, but they did not. So there's that. I captured more details of the trees with the pen, and then added the paint on top. And so that was day what? I didn't number them, but day one. Hold on. Day one, day 2, 3, day 4. Okay, so this is day 5. Day 5 was on a weekend. This was just, there's like a little foresty area of trees behind where I live in my building. So off the balcony, it was a really rainy day. And I wanted to do some art because I was pretty bored and I felt like doing nothing. But I pushed through, and this came more of like impressionist. So I was very intentional with like the tip that you can kind of see. Sorry, like the tip. The tip that I had on my other water brush was a little bit bigger than this one, so. And I just took in the colors because it was very gloomy that day, and I looked outside and I put a little bit of that. I don't think that I did post this one on my shorts or my TikTok, but yeah, so that was the 5th day. The 6th day, I was kind of upset because this is actually watercolor. I bought 2 of these palettes. One I have dried out watercolors, one I have the gouache in, and I guess I took the wrong one, not realizing that's the reason why I put the sticker on it, but I just grabbed it and went. Instead of being really mad about it, I still ended up painting, drawing, and doing the challenge. So the colors are a lot different. But again, you could see like the structure of the trees and like the hills in the park is progressing. And just the composition is progressing as we go along. This was kind of a daily sketch from a day that I wanted to continue doing art. So I ended up just scribbling. Everything was pretty cold that day, but we'll get back to that day. You'll see it later on using all of the colors that I had on this. So that was what, day 5, day 6. Okay, so we'll go on to day 7. Day 7, this one actually I kind of really like. Again, it was very gloomy that day. But as you can see here, the composition, the way that I let it be on the page, it just all was cohesive and like brings it all together. So I really like this one. 5, day 6. Okay, so day 7. Day 8. Day 8 ended up being like a daily sketch. This one again was from the laundry room. Most of the leaves was gone from this tree. This tree you'll see in the beginning of this book when I do the sketchbook tour. I just took I didn't have much materials in my pouch, I realized, so I had this pen and just ended up doing this. Then I found this pen again and I packed it. So when we went on a trip to the Toronto outlets, we went to another place, and after eating, my husband went to a different store and I was waiting for him. So I drew the parking lot, the car, the light post, the LA Fitness. I was gonna draw a lot more, but then he ended up coming out. That's how bored I was. But I was glad that I was able to draw. And this is what I mean. When you have a small sketchbook, you can easily pull it out. Okay, so day 8. Okay, so day 8/day 9, meaning day 9 of being in my sketchbook, but day 8 of the actual painting. Walking past the schoolyard again, the street that goes in for the kiss and ride, there was like a few trees here that were very bright and golden that day, but it was also very gloomy that day, which is why the sky kind of looks pretty pale here. But again, I kind of really, even though it was very light and simple, I really liked the way that this composition came out. And this was the same day that I ended up doing that really messy pen sketch. No, sorry, that was the day after. The day after would be this day. I did that pen sketch. This one I kind of really like because I feel like that the colors came a lot more vibrant. I might want to go back over the purple pen just to put out the details because it's kind of like fading. But then I'm not really too sure. Comment below if I should, because I kind of like the way that it came out, even though that you can't really see the pen. So again, I was at the park, but then you can see the school and the schoolyard. So there's a hill, and then the soccer post, and then there was like some trees in the background. So what is this? Day 8, day 9, day 10. I walked to another park, through another schoolyard. There's a few schools and a few trails, so I walk them when I'm on my way home after dropping my daughter. I take my time. I take a longer walk because it's good for mental health. It's a kind of filling me in cup because I like to watch the little birds and animals that come out. And especially now because the squirrels are all out. Here, this tree was so golden I had to just draw it. I love the details in this one. I even got the bench, the baby swings, and then the little slide in the little park there. And I really like the way that this composition came out. And day 10, this is the day that I realized that my water brush was gone and I lost it somehow. And then I had this brush, but there was no water in it. So I was kind of upset. But at the end of the day, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to be really mad. And I'm not going to take it as a loss. I still took it as a win because I do the daily sketch every day. Or every other day. I try to do the daily sketch every day as much as possible. That's why it's called the daily sketch. But I ended up turning this into a sketch. I wish I had my paint to capture, or at least taken a picture to capture it and finish it at home, but it is what it is. But as you can see, the composition got better, the drawings got better. And then there's this one from today, from that same park. There was one oak tree that actually still had some color on it, some reds and oranges, so I had to capture that. And this one is from today. So overall, in this little video, in this vlog, I just want to say progress. A little bit at a time of a daily practice. These little things take anywhere between like 10 minutes or less. Just because I'm going through my bag, you know, taking out the pen, drawing for like a minute or so, and then taking out the palette and, you know, mixing the colors and like squeezing the water brush to get the water out, to clean the brush, to get the water out, to reactivate the paint and stuff like that. So that's why I say under 10 minutes. But 10 minutes out of your day to do a daily practice isn't bad. The daily sketch, I give myself 5 minutes or less. A lot of the times it's like within under 3 minutes. A fast, quick sketch or drawing. If I have more time, I'll put more effort into it. And I do this sporadically. So me doing this on my daily walk was to have a schedule to do it. And that schedule is pretty much after I drop off my daughter and I go for my daily walk. I can do a quick drawing or painting or documenting, just doing the travel journaling. But as you can see, from day 1 to moving on, you will see progress. And the point is to not stop. Even if you don't like what you do, like how I didn't like my first page, as you could see, it got better with time. And And that's one thing that I do enjoy and why I suggest a daily practice, even if it's just for a few days. This was like within what, I want to say 8 to 10 days of drawing and painting and learning a new paint, a new medium. So I went from this where it was very dull, the drawings weren't that well, to today where the composition is a lot more better and using the paint has gotten a lot more better. So I have gotten better with my composition, drawing faster, adding textures, and just learning the medium a lot better. So go ahead, try it for a couple days, try it for 7 days, which is just a week, try it for 5 days. If you can't do a whole month, like how they have Inktober, Mermaid, and all that stuff for a whole month, try it for a week. Try for 5 days. That's like a work week. A couple minutes a day. There's little increments, but you could see a lot of progress in just a few days. So comment down below on what else you'd like to see of my progress or my daily challenges to challenge myself and be a better artist. I did get a little few stares, but like a lot of people just didn't care. They look and they're like, oh, she's just painting, and then they'll just walk away. I seen a dad kind of got scared because I just stood there painting a tree, thought that I was like looking at their little kid, but you know, as an overprotective parent, that's what happens. So comment down below what you'll like to see in my next video, if you'd like to see a tutorial or you'd like to see me actually paint. I do want to do more of this in the future, probably in the springtime, since winter is upon us and I don't know if it's going to be snowing. I want to try to paint outside or at least draw outside in the snow, but we'll see how that works because when the snow hits the page, you know, it melts and it'll make it really wet. So we'll see about that, but I will see you in my next video. This is your artist, your favorite one, Niall from Art by Niall, and I'll see you in my next video. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know if you like videos like this or what you want to see in the new ones. Like it, share it with all your art friends or anyone that's just into art and want to make progress, or any other artists that want to see other people's art and things like that. Go ahead, share it with all your friends. See ya.